So, as saying at the beginning, 4-point, you see this a lot in wrestling, and people are using this a lot now to get people off your back. So let's say for some reason I'm in turtle, okay? You have to take my back. Okay? Hooks? Yeah, both, just 2 hooks right now. So, okay? Yeah, and seatbelt. Okay? So, and this is what I was talking about earlier on in the beginning, okay? When you go into the 4-point, you don't want to go up like this. Because now he says, thank you, I'm going to choke you. Yeah, exactly. He's actually pulling me back. This is bad for me. I need his weight to move forward. Because the whole point of 4-point is when you do it correctly, he needs his hands to stay on top. Exactly. You can see he's almost off right now, actually. Mm-hmm. Okay? I can actually turn my head and he's not on my foot anymore. Yeah, exactly. Okay? And from here, I can just... and he falls off. Okay? So this, like I said, you see this a lot in wrestling, and a lot of people, especially at Noki and ADCC, are incorporating this into Jiu-Jitsu now as well. Okay? So, and it's nice because, especially in ADCC rules, that would count as a sweep. I would get points for that. Yeah. IBJJF, no, that doesn't get counted as a sweep or anything, but ADCC, I get points if he drops off my back. So, going back again, that's why it's really important when you're doing this, your weight goes forward, your hips go up. Okay? So, and your front body stays forward. And you can already see now, he's already slipping off. You don't feel stable, do you? Yeah. If you went for a choke now,
can't get my arm.
Yeah. And you're falling off. Mm-hmm. And the cool thing is, I can go right in north-south from here. Mm-hmm. Okay? So this is the first thing I want us to work on a bit. No active choking right now. Okay? Again, I want you to just get used to going into 4-point correctly. Okay? So making sure that you don't go into 4-point like this, but that you're going into 4-point like this, with your head forward and your hips up. Okay? Your partner is just going to hold and try to be as cooperative as possible. Okay? And I want similar weights working together. Sorry, you have the heavy action. Okay, so I don't want, you can do this with fear, guys. I've done it, but obviously there's a cutoff. Our really big Jan, I'm not going to try this with him. I'm not doing this with 130 kilos on my back. Just no. Okay? So, any questions just from there? Okay, let's give this a try. And then we'll go into sort of how people tend to respond to the 4-point and what you can do to counter that. Okay? But first, let's just start working into the 4-point. Yeah. Now, sort of about how people defend against the 4-point initially. So, I'm not going to try just going to 4-point. Okay? A way to do this is what I'm doing right now. This is called short hook, long hook. I go with one hook really deep. Yeah. I go with one hook really deep, and the other hook is kind of shallow, and I'm sitting at an angle to my opponent. And when I do this, I don't need my arms anymore. Okay? So now I can start trying to break his base and bring him back down. Yeah, exactly. Okay? So what I want to do first is you got the guy in the turtle, go up in 4-point. No choking or anything, no breaking the base, just the guy on top practices going into the short hook, long hook. So if Jan's my partner, okay, so Jan, let's take 4-point. Yeah, exactly, just like that. Take your arms off. Yeah, exactly. This is what we practice. Yeah. Okay, just this. Okay? Because I want you to practice getting used to the short hook, long foot, short hook, long hook. Sorry. So when your opponent gets used to getting in a good short hook, long hook, then we'll work on how to break it. which when you see how to break it, you're going to laugh. Trust me. You're going to kind of go, oh, this is so stupid. Okay? So let's work on that for a bit. So that's looking good. So everyone's kind of getting a good handle on the short hook, long hook. Now, the problem with him for the short hook, long hook is he has to shift his weight to one side. So he's dependent on his hooks, which is an advantage for me. So when I come here, I notice he goes into a short hook, long hook. I come in the 4 point. I post on this hand, shift my weight over, and he falls off. Okay. So that's what I meant. Is you see it's like, so, okay. So doing that one more time. So everyone's like, oh God, this is so stupid, but it does work. So I start coming up. He goes short hook, long hook. Just grab, pick up the hook, and he falls. And I'm immediately in chest on chest half guard now.
Okay. I can keep this as a deep hook, but
yeah, I'm a chest on chest half guard.
Yeah.
Okay? So really just brace with one hand, pull out the hook, and just let it fall. So one more common defense with someone on your back when you go into 4 point is that instead of going for the seatbelt, they take double unders. Okay? That's something else that's going to happen a lot. This is probably, if he's on your back, the most stable way to stay on it. Because now my shoulders are basically blocking it. Okay? So this, just like when we did this on the ground, has its advantages and disadvantages. Advantage, the control is a lot better. Disadvantage, I can't get choked anymore.
Yeah.
Which means we use that. So what we do now is we just stand up and up.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Craig Jones I literally was taught this specific thing by Craig Jones in Iceland. He's just like, yeah, just stand up and you're out. And really important, I don't know if you caught that. When you're doing that, it's not just you stand up, okay? So I'm here. I mean, if you need to reinforce yourself, you go to your knees. But really important, the minute I'm upright, I immediately go for the hands and start breaking that grip. Okay? And now, we start going to stand up. Okay? I don't want to do this. I don't do this. Yeah, exactly. Then he starts tossing me around like a rag doll. You stand up and you immediately attack those grips, shove them down, and important, just like when we were doing it on the back. Okay? You don't just kind of grab anywhere. Okay, I come up. Immediately, and I immediately grab one arm and shove that down. Now I can break a grip, and now we start fighting. Okay? So, let's give that one a try. Then I'm going to do a little bit of back escape games, okay? Not sparring yet, because I want to do some things with a bit more relaxing.